to vote for?
I don't know where to vote.
My vote doesn't matter.
Ms. Hogan, why do you think it's important for students to vote?
Y'all are the youngest voters, and so you have the most time ahead of you for these policies to affect you. And even if you think that they won't affect you, they definitely will. And this is your chance to have a say in what's happening locally and also nationally.
Why do you think it's important for students to vote?
Well, what's really important is that if you don't vote, people are going to make choices about you, and they're going to make decisions without your input. And so therefore, things are going to happen that you might not like. So it's really important that you vote, because if you don't, you really have no say. And voting is critical.
Why do you think it's important for students to vote?
Because if you don't vote, then you really can't complain about what's going on in the world. You know, there are lots of other places in the world where it's a requirement to vote. And it took a lot for women to vote, minorities to vote. So I think voting is incredibly important.
Mr. Solomon, why do you think it's important for students to vote?
Well, do you like every rule and law? I guess the answer is probably no. Sit down for 5 minutes, read some laws you don't like, find out how they got passed, find out who helped pass them, and vote for the other guy or lady, right? That's why you vote, because the people who make decisions are only in power because you put them there. And if there's no other candidate that you like, well, you have an option to make that candidate you. And sitting around doing nothing, that's called apathy, by the way. It's your vocab word for the day, but that doesn't solve everything. I haven't always voted, I'll be honest with you, but every time I haven't, my mom comes at me with the broom, okay? So don't make my mom come at you with the broom. Vote.
End of the quarters this Friday, guys. Get your stuff turned in, get your grades up. Don't got too much time left.
Alright guys, so what is PLANT and how did it help you?
PLANT is somewhere that you can go during advisory to get tutored by kids who have taken the classes that you're struggling in.
And it's basically the only reason we passed chemistry last year.